go. What's up, man? Another rare one. So, we'll make sure we can get this in there. This is the rare baritone. I'm telling you guys, man. This is a 2005 BC Rich Bich. Or Bich. Bich. So here's a story on this thing. Was it a year and a half ago? It was a Sunday. I was sitting next to my wife on the couch, and of course I had my computer there, and one of these popped up. And I'm sitting there contemplating. I'm like, gosh, you know, I don't really need. I'm like, man, I'm buying it. Because I'm like, you never see these. So I went to hit it. Boom, someone bought it. They beat me to it. And so I put it in my, my search engine on Reverb there on your list or whatever. And one popped up, I think, last year. And it was just kind of like beat. It was from over in Europe somewhere. And I just didn't want to deal with the, high shipping and all that type of stuff. And so, I don't know, 4 days ago, I saw this because it popped up in my feed. And so it's a 2005 made in Korea 30 scale. They made things differently back then. They made a lot of things better. And so I got this just for a little over $400. When I'm done with this thing will play like $1,500 easy. So I'm going to tell you about that in this video. And then we'll have another video to show you that. We'll play it too. So here's a really killer part. You got a maple neck. And man, that thing, as soon as I seen it and touched it, I was like, oh man, that's killer. It doesn't really probably need anything, actually. Pickup sound kind of good. They're kind of bright. Pots are all good. It came to me brand new with the tags on it from Italy. And I got it. They shipped it out the same day. It took 3 days from Italy to the USA. So I got this thing yesterday. And so what am I going to do to this? Well, not much. Because once you have a good neck, to me, that's it. It's solid. There's not a nick on it. And of course, I don't care about that. I just want to play the thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some hip shot locking tuners on there because I have some boxes of them. I'm not sure about the nut. We might put a Graph Tech in there, or we might not. Your new bridge piece right here, which I don't know, 30, 40 bucks. I'll get some new ferrules in there, black. Get 2 $5 hip shot rubber knobs. So it's really not going to cost me a lot. You see, you even got the little inlays on the neck. I like my necks blank, but I'm good with that. And it just shows the value that I got for 400 bucks, you know. Of course, it was a little more. It costs money to ship the thing too. You guys probably know that. So a while back, I talked about doing something with that Ibanez. I'm gonna shelf that idea because I would just rather put my time with a 30 scale. It's just a bigger, it's a more of an advantage thing. And that's all I've been playing on is 30. So I've got some really killer pickups from John, and I'll take that bridge. We'll put that in there and just kind of black everything out. But as far as like the quality, it's crazy. And there's one more on there right now. Actually, the store listed a couple of them. So let me plug this thing in for you guys. Take in mind, I just got it like last night. The strings are so-so, you know. But yeah, let's give her a listen. So I dialed that volume back a little bit here. Just a little preview, because I haven't even put strings on it or dialed it in. We're going to revisit this thing for sure. And you know, why would I even go for something like this? Well, you know, 2005, brand new, basically, with the tags on. I got plastic on the back of this thing, 30 scale, for that kind of money. You know, I just want to bring it to people's attention that, you know, yeah, I've got some nice baritones, and I love them, but ever since the Fender back there, you know, and we hopped that thing up, that thing's on a lot of our music, and it's like, I just love it. So, you know, fingers are crossed with this guy here. Let me put it on the clean channel. You guys are going to like this once we hop it up. I'm going to set this to the side here. You're going to want to check the next one out with this. What's up? What do you think about this? CC, baby. Man, this is some of the best merch. If you guys are into these guys. No strings. Got elastic in it. It's a 2X. So, if any of you guys are into that band. I had a good friend of mine see Between the Buried and Me and Car Bomb this week, and I just feel like an idiot because I didn't realize Car Bomb was going to be with him, and you know, he had just seen Tool the other night, and this is one of my buddies that just is like a music guru, and he was telling me about Between the Buried and Me, like an hour and a half set, and just said it was like one of the best shows ever. So, you know, it's just the last few years, it's really nice hearing about that, you know, because I did say to him, I'm like, hey, you know, if you see a good, do you feel like grabbing a hoodie at the Tool show? And then I'm thought, I'm not really into Tool, you know, but who knows if you're going to see him again? Who knows what's going on these days, you know? Hold on up. It's crazy out there. I'm telling you, I got to stay in here and do music, man. So I'm like, they got enough money. $400 for the tickets? Whew. Hopefully it's being spread around and crew and everybody's getting taken care of. And so he got me one from Between the Buried and Me, which was awesome. And I would rather have the money go to a band like that. You know, some of them other guys have made a lot of money. Good for them. But there's so much genius musicality in Between the Buried and Me, and it might be even a lot for some people because they can do everything. But what else? I got something here to show you guys. Couple things actually. This is a wireless set, and I just figured I'd show it to you guys because I always pop these things in these videos, and I should have got a Shure one, but I'm just down here, you know, and I was like, with all the, when we get 3 tripods going with cameras and lights and all that jazz, I was like, maybe I'll just, I'll grab one of these, you know. So I haven't really been buying anything from Sweetwater. And so that's what these things are right here. Just put one in your guitar, one in your amp or your pedal, wherever you put your other end of the plug. And they work pretty good. You know, I don't want to say they're flimsy, but $150 maybe, something like that. And the sound does drop out once in a while. Maybe a little more than once in a while. So it's a pretty good option if you got, if you're looking for something budget and, so I wanted to bring that out. And what else? Here we go. Here's a 30 scale Tele neck. And I had the plans of doing a 30 scale. You don't want to call it a build. You're getting the parts and you're putting it together. So these are on eBay right now. There's a guy, apparently, whatever, he's making them one by one. Hopefully. The only thing is the intonation is down here, the heel. Not up here by the nut. And I miss that. Not a deal breaker, but, if you're in Florida or Arizona, I don't know. Temperatures change in Michigan. So what I did, this was a while back, is I was like looking at bodies and different parts and all that type of stuff. And I was like, cool, I'll get a black bridge and, just get some locking tuners on there. You got a nice 30 scale, because if you don't love like the neck of a Tele, or if you never played one, you just fall in love with them. There's a reason why they've stood the test of time, So yeah, on that thing, I was like, some guy had listed a Fender American Telecaster on Reverb. I don't know, $700-800. And I was like, no way. And so I got it. And then when I opened it up, because I was like, sweet, man, got it just all white. I was like, I'll just pop that bad boy in there, put the tuners on, get it adjusted, and, we got another 30 scale. And so I opened it up, made in Mexico. Now, I love Mexico, and I've been there a lot of times, so it's nothing to do with that. You're thinking you're buying one thing, and then you're getting something else. So, because I was like, well, I would have just grabbed, something off Craigslist and threw it on there. But I was like, no way. So I'm returning that. It's been returned. So, and the guy apologized, who knows? There's a crazy world out there, so he was easy to deal with. But so yeah, we'll set this bad boy to the side. And we got music coming out, and a bunch of stuff's already done and ready. And there's a couple songs that John and I are excited about. And, fingers crossed for working with a vocalist here. We are working towards that. I'll just kind of leave it at that. But unexpected. So maybe what you're thinking you're going to hear is probably going to be the opposite. Just to kind of keep things, I don't know, that's kind of the direction we want to go with music. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you tuning in. The wireless stuff's pretty good option. Cuts out here and there, it's not going to be perfect. But tune in next time, and we're going to have that BC Rich back on the channel, and we'll get into a little bit then. Catch you next time.